And
Get out of here.
not only is benefit in general, like brow.
Thank you.
Like
I'm like looking at your brows. They're looking good.
I use this. Did I tell you that? I don't think
No.
This is
what you actually, okay, I love this.
Literally
I love this.
what I use. You wanna know why?
Yes.
Because I'm horrible at doing brows.
Okay, right?
I am horrible at doing brows, but this, I cannot go wrong.
Yes, it's so true. You know what, you always think that you have to be a makeup artist, you have to be professional to get your brows on, not anymore. And brows are the #1 way to look younger. And we're giving you two. Two
of them. So I wanna remind you, these are $24 a piece.
A piece.
And I've bought $24 up and down because I use this all the time.
Yeah,
we're getting two, $28. It is a customer pick, just back in stock, by the way.
Yeah.
This absolutely was sold out. All you have to do is, of course, pick your shade.
Yep.
And we even made that very easy.
Super, super simple. So all you have to do is choose light, medium, or deep. If you have brown hair, red hair, you're a medium. Black hair, you're a deep. We brought in the brand new gray for any of my silver-haired mamas out there. But I'm telling you, if there's anything my mom taught me, so my mom and aunt started this company over 40 years ago, and if there's anything that I learned from them, it is that brows are the #1 way to look younger. If you wanna take decades off the way you look, it's by framing your face. But what happens, right? We go for those pencils or even those powders. So many of us are putting eyeshadows in our eyebrows, and what happens? It looks stamped on. It looks stenciled in or penciled on. So what I'm taking is one of the 2 full-size, precisely my brow pencils that you're gonna get today. You're getting 2. I'm using the cool gray color. And you draw it on, and then you use that spoolie, and you just swipe right through, and that's 12-hour waterproof wear. 12 hours.
I call my spoolie the magic wand.
Right?
Because no matter how bad
true.
I've done any drawing, if I do the spoolie over it, somehow it all goes where it's supposed to go. I don't know how that works. I don't know how. It just knows. But look at that.
Look at this. It is totally goof proof. And I love that you said, you know, the #1 reason, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna actually kind of like go all over the place on this brow on purpose. I'm gonna make a little mistake here. I'm gonna make it look drawn on, because what happens? You take that spoolie, and this is what you said you love about it, is that you don't have to be a makeup artist. You don't have to be a professional. If you wanna look younger, and you've been, you know, trying to use those creams and the concoctions and all those things, start with the fundamentals. Start with your lashes, start with your brows, because look at this full face before and after that we're gonna show you with Anne. Now, Anne has that beautiful gray hair, so she's using the gray shade. But when you see this before shot, you are going to realize the power of a brow. A brow gives your entire face structure. A brow, could we do a side-by-side full face comparison before and after? Because if you check this out, it is unbelievable how much younger you will look, how much more defined you will be, and you don't have to be a makeup artist. It's super, super simple, and you're getting 2, you're getting 1 for each eye. Do we have
one for
Anne's
each eye
before?
I love the way you said it.
It's true. You're getting such a good deal on this. It's amazing.
Was it smudge-proof, right?
Completely
so wait,
smudge-proof,
I can still move
waterproof
my hair
for 12 hours. You can look at this. Thank you, guys. Look at this before and look at the after. Now, I'm telling you, she looks 10, maybe 15 years younger. So ask yourself, what are you doing every morning that takes you from this before to this after? Is there that little secret weapon, we like to call it, in your makeup drawer that you throw on and you look a decade younger? Because if the answer is no, and I want that transformation, you can't get it with just a traditional brow product. You know, we have 40 years of innovation and know-how being poured into these brow products, because look at Tressia. Tressia has the double combo of like brow issues. She has oily skin, so it's hard for product to stay on, and she has no hair. We're using precisely in that medium shade, and you're getting actual 3D volumized brows. Look at the difference a brow can make. This is over plucking, over tweezing. And yes, this is a dramatic before and after, and you're like, well, my brows don't look like that.
Right.
Do you have patchy brows?
Yep.
Do you have grays in your brows, sparse brows, over plucked, over tweezed? I mean, as we get older, I've had 2 kids. Each kid, I've lost probably 20% of my brow hair.
Wait.
Not to like scare you, but it's gonna happen to you too,
I don't have any brows to get.
Yeah, well, get in line, honey, because like, you know, I feel like by the time we've had our kids and all that stuff, we're like counting the brow hairs. And then what happens? The 4 we have left go gray.
Yeah.
So you're like, what the heck do I do now? Do I
couple of those?
Or do I just pray it duplicates? You know, it's crazy. I mean, Anne, you know, girl. You know, you feel me. Anne's obsessed with this product because look at the difference. just one application, and I'm gonna just really quickly show you here, but we're getting 2 today.
Okay, can I tell you, Annie, I went for my baby shower over the weekend to Arizona. My best friend picks me up at the airport. I'm not even joking. In the car ride, somehow between the airport and getting to her house, we had a whole conversation about how she has now found a bald spot in one of her eyebrows.
Yes.
Now, how that comes up the first 10 minutes I'm in town, I don't know, but it obviously
you know,
is
you gotta talk
bothering
girl
her.
beauty.
It's bothering her.
Yes.
And she said, what do you think I should do? You know, and I said, look, go in my makeup bag when we get to the house, use the brow pen. Just happened over this weekend.
I love this.
Grab the brow pencil, went to town, you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And she said the same thing. I'm not good at drawing in the browns. I'm not good at kind of that. I know brows have been like a thing.
And they can be intimidating.
Yes.
They can be scary, but at Benefit, you know, we believe laughter is the best cosmetic. That's our motto.
Yep.
Because we create makeup that is fun, that is easy, that is gonna get you out the door looking and feeling flawless. And look at Anne's before and after. I really do, you know, it sounds dramatic. This is the cool gray.
Cool gray on Anne, I just want to remind you.
And we brought in more. I mean, it's been flying, so we brought in more for these next 2 shows.
Yep.
I'm only here right now, and then at the top of the 5 o'clock hour, and then I'm back in San Francisco.
Yep.
So this is kind of the last call for brows, but here are your shades. Shade number 2 if you have blonde hair. 3 if you have brown hair or red hair. I wear a shade 3, you would be a shade 3.
Yep.
Shade 5 if you have jet black hair, and then the brand new cool gray for gray hair or white hair.
Okay, and I know that's been super popular on this. And this is about as close as we're gonna get to a BOGO for this product. Yeah. It's usually $24 for one, and everybody buys it at $24. They love it at $24. We're getting 2 today. When that says duo on the title, you're getting 2 for $28. We're shipping it to you for free. You get the 5 flex payments. You could have gorgeous brows after $5.60, which is your first payment in there. But I want to reiterate what Annie just said. This just got back in stock. So if you were one of the ladies that didn't grab this the last time, don't let it slip through your fingers again.
That's exactly right. And I really wanted to show Kristen here because she doesn't have a brow dilemma. She's got beautiful, full brows. But you know why I love this on her? And again, I'm using that shade number 2, that kind of blonde, lighter shade. It gives it definition, cleans up the brow, organizes it, and gives that lift that you need to look a little bit more wide awake, a little more polished. So we're not talking about massive changes. On some, yes. But if this is you and you're just thinking, wow, you know what? I've actually never put anything in my brows before. I almost guarantee you, and call me next time I'm here if this is not the case, but I can guarantee once you put a brow product on, this will be an everyday product that you wear. I don't know anyone who uses a brow product when they go out at night. Forget about that. This is not a red lipstick. This is not a glittery eyeshadow. I love them all, but like, don't waste your money on that, honey. Put your money towards your brows, because that's what really matters.
If you went to a deserted island and what's
you're gonna bring your Precisely My Brow product, because you don't know who you're gonna meet on that island, okay?
You gotta go with a brow.
You gotta go with it.
But what you were saying earlier about it gives your face definition, it gives a personality, it gives, you know, the look that you want for that. And I promise you, I have been dealing with brow drama my whole life. I had gorgeous, very thick, bushy, beautiful eyebrows that eventually were gonna come back into style, and I had no idea. And I plucked the heck out of them.
Everyone did. Everyone
did. We all plucked. If you're a child of, you know, like kind of like the 90s time, we all over plucked them. And then I was like, well, then what do? I gotta go back in. I gotta do something. And now Annie told me I'm gonna lose more because I'm pregnant.
Sorry, honey. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm here to tell you the cold-hearted truth. And that's what these beauty products are for. You know, as we get older, we lose that hair. And we always think, well, it's just an eyebrow, and eyebrow's an eyebrow, and there's nothing I can do about that, so I'm gonna move on. Eyebrows are fundamentally the #1 thing that can make you look younger. Look at this. It looks like we have a string that is literally opening up, lifting up the appearance of Anne's entire face. This is not about the eyebrow, ladies. This is about your face and the structure and how to fight that gravity that's pulling you down every single day with the flick of a wrist. You don't need to be a makeup artist. That I can guarantee you, because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna slam this on, and at first it's gonna look all kinds of crazy and messy, but I'm gonna put it on probably how you'd put it on, which is just kind of follow where you think your hair should be. It's gonna adhere to the skin, and it's gonna give you waterproof wear. And then what do? You take that foolproof spoolie, You blend right through.
The magic wand that I call it.
The magic wand, and you get your brow.
2 for $28. I feel like that's all I have to say.
It's crazy.
If you love this brow pencil, which millions do.
Look at that.
$28 for 2, 5 flex payment, free shipping and handling. Don't let this go by, just back in stock. And he has one other stop here today.
Yes, only one more show, ladies.
And then that's it, and you look wonderful. I'm gonna give you the perfect hair